Hey guys, I'm Millie.
And I'm Hoyt, and today we're answering one big question. What picture of Jesus' mission comes to life when you look at his movement in the Gospels, and how does it challenge the way people think about character, leadership, and belonging?
We'll look at two scriptures. Luke chapter 1 verse 26 through 38, when the angel visits Mary, and Matthew chapter 18 verse 21 through 35, where Jesus tells the parable of the unforgiving servant and connect to what it means and what's going on today in the Palestine versus Israel conflict.
So first, Luke chapter 1, 26 through 38, the angel Gabriel appears to Mary, a young girl from Nazareth, and tells her she'll give birth to God's son.
Back then, women like Mary didn't have much status. Nazareth was a small, unimportant town, which makes it even more powerful that God chose her.
Exactly. Mary asks, "How can this be?" And the angel explains that the Holy Spirit will come upon her. Instead of resisting, she says, "Let it be done to me according to your word."
That line shows total trust. God's kingdom begins through humility, not force. Mary's yes sets the tone for how Jesus will work in the world forever, through love, vulnerability, and faith.
It shows that God values ordinary people and uses them for extraordinary purposes. The mission of Jesus starts with mercy entering the world quietly, not with domination or power.
Now fast forward to Jesus' public ministry in Matthew 18. Peter asks Jesus, "How many times should I forgive someone? 7 times or 6?"
And Jesus says, not 7, but 77 times. Then he tells this story. A servant owes his king an impossible debt, and the king forgives it completely. But that same servant refuses to forgive another man who owes him just a little.
When the king finds out, he's furious because the servant received mercy but wouldn't share it.
This parable shows that God's mercy isn't just meant to be received, it's meant to change how we treat others. True discipleship means breaking the cycle of revenge and replacing it with forgiveness.
So in both stories, Mary's yes and Jesus' parable, we see what God's mission looks like. Mercy that transforms, humility that heals, and love that breaks cycles of violence.
Putting both stories together gives us a portrait of Jesus' mission. God stepping into human life for weakness and calling us to live out mercy in our world that's obsessed with payback.
That mission redefines character, being humble, patient, and willing to serve others.
It redefines leadership, using power to lift people up and not to control them.
And it redefines belonging, showing that everyone, even those we consider outsiders, will always have a place in God's kingdom.
When we think about what's happening today between Israel and Palestine, it's really heartbreaking. Thousands of civilians are caught in the middle of violence and fear.
Yeah, both sides are experiencing pain and loss. It's easy for the world to stop taking sides or to stop caring altogether.
But if we look at Jesus' mission, his mercy, his call to forgiveness, it challenges all of us to see humanity on every side. The Annunciation reminds us that God works through humility and compassion. The parable reminds us that mercy has to flow outward, not just to stop with us.
That doesn't mean ignoring injustice. It means acting with compassion, protecting the vulnerable who are starved and killed, and refusing to let hate win.
Supporting organizations like the Red Cross or Doctors Without Borders, learning the truth from credible sources, and helping refugees are real ways we can live out Jesus' call to mercy and belonging today.
These scriptures make me think about how I treat people. Do I forgive people, or do I hold grudges that they've done to me?
Same. It's a reminder that real leadership is serving others even when it's hard.
Jesus' mission calls us to be peacemakers. Be peacemakers in our schools and our communities, to bring mercy into conflicts, small or big.
If Mary could say yes to God's plan and Jesus could forgive those who hurt him, then we can say yes to living with compassion and forgiveness.
That's how we show real character, real leadership, and true belonging, by living out Jesus' mercy just like he did.
Thanks for watching.
And remember, Jesus' mission still challenges us today to choose mercy over power and peace over violence.